fleet is featured on Lost Ones. He thought he could live his art outside of control, and that's why they funneled him back in to Masonry.
When you say they, like, who is that?
Whatever the threat to, however the system is set up to
Wait till we get
keep
this
things
minority
at
power.
status
You
quo
a
and keep us in a position of
Oh, yeah, the advertisement.
Our shit's so underground,
Yeah,
we
look
haven't
at the
even
models.
heard of it.
What are your measurements? Dude, I'm
You still down for going to church on Sunday? Esoterically?
I can work with that. You meet me in the land that Crescent for tomorrow night?
They
See
can't
that.
do anything without
Wow,
allowing
the
them.
Christians all over.
No Christ God Christ
time for
allow
bullshit.
them to put out a certain image. Jewish mysticism or the Talmud allow them
Guy trying to get some money.
to get away with certain rituals and rites because that's their form of passage to elevate themselves to a degree. It has to involve children. It has to involve sexuality. It has to involve blood sacrificing. Traveling with your pet. No sweat. With my 6 and 6%. Wherever you go, we'll be violent for you and converted for you. Got like my 6 athlete.
Hey, what's going on?
You said something just now ago about body that you're setting a whole chart.
Okay, call me back once you decide.
Yeah, breaking in space and breaking combined.
yeah. I even want you to take that out of your vocabulary. You're allowed. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to read. You know, in order for someone to allow you, they have to have authority over so high because people they worship them, they kissing their ass and letting them feel them up and shit. They don't know shit.
At the end of the day, they're slipped in there to be gatekeepers for the black community. That is all. Regardless if he says that there's some problem with the alt-right or people going to Republican, he seems to get that Trump pardoned a snitch that is on his team. So they flip-flop back and forth, and they don't think you guys can readily identify when they're lying or not because y'all so mesmerized by the artwork, which is why they put everything as visuals and music in front of you Negroes' faces because you can't readily discern if it's Masonry, Luciferianism, Satanism, or if it's righteous. And because you had never seen any image of righteousness on the television, you are fooled by whatever image they give you.
Now, the clip about Jay-Z talking about they, when he was asked that question, of course, everybody knows who
I'll get that sorted.
who they are. But it instantly reminded me when Derrick Rose was on, I think,
Right,
Now
this looks
Papa,
good.
in that video.
Time to find people
in that
crazy
barbershop
enough to
on that
follow you in.
podcast. And he basically answered the same question. The whole day is, you know, the status quo, you being held to something and limited, blah, blah, blah. Those type of people who have had that access to hundreds of millions behind the curtains, part of
Oh, six in the champagne room. Oh, six in the champagne room.
I gotta tell you, it feels good to be back in the driving seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course, actual driving aggravates my hives. Anyway, it's the calm before the storm. Running through contingencies and backup plans in my mind. Feeling sweat patches creep down my back. Oh yeah, I've missed this. Alright, next stop, the Diamond Mine. The driver's gonna torch this car as soon as you're inside. We'll set up the getaway cars along your escape route. Here we go. I've been hoping you'd go for the dramatic option, and you didn't disappoint. Tunneling right under the vault without triggering their seismometers wasn't easy or cheap, but neither are we. Are we, huh? Okay. Now you're one
Stay up to 30% with 1%.
right into their inner sanctum and right back out again. Have you ever seen a private army of well-armed Texans with orders to shoot on sight? Because you're about to get a close-up view. All right, everyone, head into the tunnel and we're just a medium-sized explosion away from the vault.
Chicago.
That's it. All right.
Right here on the street.
Let's get some money, G.
It was the food shelf.
The wall is only a few inches thick at that point. Plant the explosive and let it rip.
This is the top killer of Chicago right here.
Oh yeah, straight to that bunyan. Straight to that bunyan.
And that is what we in the business call a goddamn entrance. Now get working on those guards. Shit! Cave in! Looks like we're gonna have to improvise another way out of there for you. Hold up. The system here uses a two-man rule. You'll need to scan the vault access cards simultaneously.
Go. Motherfucking light show.
Hoorah! Now everyone get through the man trap. Down the corridor.
We're gonna take the steps when we get out. I got the thermal charge. I hope y'all boys can hear me.
Okay, now it's a big door, so don't be stingy with the explosives. And get clear before you push the button. Everyone clear? Go! Let's go! Open up your phone and fire in the goddamn hole! And we are in! As of now, a little time is a lot of money, people! See the artwork? It's worth more than its weight in gold. Cut it out of the frame and pack it up. I'll keep you updated on the gas, or more precisely, the excruciating and the irreversible nerve agent. There's only so long our hacking team can delay it, and trust me, when that timer runs out, you're gonna want to be long gone. There's a set of lockboxes in here. Drill them if you've got the time, but I can't promise you there'll be anything good inside.
Bro, why ain't nobody putting no money in that fucking bag? Y'all bullshit. Shit bullshit. Nigga went all the way out the thing. Shit, bro. Cancel this shit. Hell. Y'all niggas ain't even get no fucking money, bro. Fuck y'all niggas, bro. Hell. Ain't going out like that, bro. Ain't going out like that, bro. Y'all niggas acting like some hoes. These niggas ain't put shit in the damn bag. Fuck y'all niggas, man. That shit was crazy. I said that shit again. Fuck that. That was crazy. Nigga, these niggas ain't even put shit in the bag. Oh, man. That shit weird. Anybody got that trying to run a heist? Keep right getting running a heist with these bum ass niggas. Who trying to run a heist real quick? We got the KO and the casino popping. What's up? Small game. Silent and sneaky. Wonder what he got in the bowl. It's money. I'm talking about. Yeah.
Why was there ever a screen and a button? Now the screen is the button, or is the screen not the button? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out when we are compacted like tuna fish. So, I guess we are ready. We have a screen, so let's look at the fucking screen. See? No buttons. So, what do we know? We know El Rubio's compound is on the south side of the island. We know the files are locked in a safe, which is...